We're in Rockland, California today. We just recently installed some Norman composite woodlore shutters. All I really wanted to show you on this particular window is a divider rail. This is not something that we do on every window. Typically the divider rail is only required when a window exceeds a certain height. Depending on which line of shutters you're looking at, that's typically going to be anywhere between about 76 and 84 inches, depending on the material as far as the height goes. So once a shutter does exceed that height, you're going to need to put a divider rail somewhere in that shutter. Most of the time we're going to place it in the center of the window if there is no natural break in the window. This particular window is a little bit different, so I just wanted to show you how this is done. We've put the divider rail here, and what we've done is actually just measured how many inches up we wanted it. And the reason we did it there is because of the way the window is manufactured. We have a separate portion down here. So in lining up the divider rail with where the window has a natural break, we're basically just giving the stability for the shutter, keeping it within warranty, but we're also not really creating any additional obstructions. We're lining it up with the line that's already there. And then obviously wherever that divider rail lands, you're gonna have the ability to operate the louvers above it and the louvers below it separately. And then in this window up front here in the entryway, we're showing you the difference in a divider rail versus a split tilt. So a split tilt there is no rail here. This almost appears as if it's all one piece, if and when we want it to. However, you will notice that these are split. So again, we've done the split here in a custom area. We've gone up probably to about maybe like 2/3 of the way up. We measured this out specifically so that the customer could feel like they could have the bottom part closed most of the time, for privacy, for people walking by the front, for people peeking in the windows, but still allow the top open for some light coming in. So this just shows you, well, two things. This also shows you what a really, really narrow window with the shutter looks like, because a lot of people have these windows and they ask me, can we cover those? Yes, we can. I think this one was, I believe the opening here is about 10 inches wide. So we absolutely can cover them. I think they look great. But this also does show you the difference in a divider rail versus a split tilt. This particular window is not super tall, so we don't need an actual rail there. We don't need to create that obstruction, but the customer chose to do a split tilt, so they have a little bit more operational choices here.